Hello and welcome back to my channel, you guys. We're going to be doing a December reset today. I set up my Christmas tree and got some Christmas decor going, and also just some tidying up, cleaning. The January reset is going to include just doing a big, what's it called? Not Christmas decorating, de-decorating? Christmas decorating putting away all of my Christmas decorations and resetting up. And I also actually I received some nightstand from somebody. I'm getting a new nightstand, and that should be coming in a couple of days, and that will be included in the January reset. I'm so excited. So I actually had so much fun making all of these like book Christmas trees, and I had made one previously, but I was like, you know what, my A Card of Thorns and Roses series needs a little Christmas spotlight, so we decided to make a book tree out of that as well. I come back at the end and do another one because it was just so much fun. By the time that this is going up, it is already after Christmas. I'm actually doing the voiceover a couple of days after Christmas. So please let me know how everybody's Christmas went. Unfortunately, for mine and my family, we got the flu, or my husband got the flu, and we got something else. I'm not sure. We didn't. Me and my daughter didn't get exactly what my husband got. He was running like 103 fever. It was pretty bad for him. Luckily, we were just a little bit under the weather, but neither one of us ever actually ran a fever, or at least not that our thermometers said. I think there was like 1 or 2 days though that I think that it was wrong. Um, but it definitely wasn't as bad as him. So I think that for this Christmas tree, we got this Christmas tree from Michael's. This is actually the second time we're setting this tree up, and you guys, I forgot how to plug in the lights. So the tree that we have comes with like the lights already attached, and I can't fully decide if I like it like that or not. I went specifically shopping for a Christmas tree that had the lights attached because I grew up with a tree that did not have lights attached, and I had to sit there and put the strand of lights on it, and it wasn't that bad, but it also wasn't very fun. I think that I really like it. I think that there's pros and cons. I think in the day and age that I'm at right now, if I had the option, I probably would just not put lights on. And that's just because of my cats that get in it. And I'm just nervous that they're gonna get tangled. And I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'm home most of the time, and if I can't get them untangled, I'm just gonna cut it, whether it's gonna break the tree or not. Um, because obviously I don't want that. But really, they haven't had that much of a problem in it this year, and we actually got a train set up. And I saw this somewhere that if you put a train around the tree, it will keep your cats out. And you guys, I can't speak for all cats, but it did work for my cats. It does have to be on for it to keep my cats out, but it does work. My cats don't like the train. I've only had it running though with the sound on. I don't know if it would work the same if because it had two options. I could do it with the sound or with sound off. So I'm trying to figure out the lighting switch, and I had so much problem figuring out how to plug in all these.
Okay, so I have three
lights.
of these things. I'm starting to think that they go on the base because none of them attach to each other. Listen, I have no idea. I might have to wait for my husband, but I really don't want to. I just want to get it done. Part of me is like, do I just keep decorating if I wait? But I feel like it'd be harder to find it if I do that. Maybe... they have to attach somewhere. And like, this one's not very long, so it's gotta be somewhere in there. Maybe it's in the... I don't know. I found one. That one attached to the base. Maybe there is one. Okay, listen. Like, this one attached. But I just... Oh, here's one. What is this? Is this the same one? This one's different. No, it's not. Oh my god, there's one over there. Ugh. Okay, hold up. Is that the same one? Okay, hold up. I see one over there. Oh, I lost it. No, it's right there. Oh, they have the red things on them. Okay. So then there's this one, and it looks the
Now
same.
we have 4.
There's 4! And I don't know where they attach to! Maybe there's instructions. I didn't look at the instructions. All of them have this red tape on it though, so I'm looking for red tape. Which thank God I didn't take them out. Oh, there's another one! No, that's the same one. Okay, but there's still 4. Right? Oh, I found it. I found it. We found it. There's a whole... Okay, so it does just connect in... Okay, I found it. Oh, thank God.
Okay, so that was my whole dilemma of trying to figure out how to plug in the Christmas lights. And, like, about the center, so there's 4 different strands, so there's 4 things that you have to plug in, and about the center, there's another thing with 4 attachments, and I just had to find that one, and I finally found it, and so I gotta plug it in, and I think at some point when I actually get the lights all turned on, because the first time that I plugged it in, only a tiny section turned on, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I thought I was gonna have to wait for my husband to come home, and then I started debating, well, if I have to do that, should I just wait on decorate? Like, should I put the ornaments on it, or just should I wait? And I really didn't want to wait to, like, I got to a point and I was like, I just need to finish. I just want to have it done. So I plugged it in and I do my little happy dance because it worked. Yay! Um, I was so excited. I think this is the first time I'm actually setting up a tree by myself because normally it's a whole family excursion. However, my husband's been at work and he really wasn't all that interested in doing that. And so we'll start our like little family tradition. My daughter's like 5 months, and so next year when she'll be like a year and 5 months or so. We'll start kind of doing some more family traditions of like decorating together. If you guys have any really awesome family traditions that you guys love during Christmas and the holidays, please comment down below because I really am just curious. I've been super excited. It's a little bit too early to really start that with the 5 month old. And then also to top that off, we all got sick, so I don't even know if I had planned to do any if that they would have happened because I was just worried of her getting more sick, which thank goodness she did not get anything more than she had one day where she was really tired and then that was really it. And so that was nice. So yeah, if you guys have any really fun family traditions that y'all like, I don't think I'm doing Elf on the Shelf, and that's just because I've heard so many family dramas with that, and I just don't want to deal with it. But I've seen the one where you put like a little cup of water or a bowl and then a pine cone, and you have the kid pour water on the pine cone and then set up the tree when they go to bed, and it's like, oh, a tree. I think that I'm gonna do that one. I don't think I'm gonna decorate the tree. I think we're just gonna set the tree up, and then they'll come back and in the morning, and there'll be a tree there, and then they'll help us decorate the tree. I think that's kind of what I want to do for as she gets older, and I'm so excited to start planning them out and everything because she's gonna be old enough to kind of start participating in some, but then also maybe not either. But still super excited. I still have a lingering cough from when I got sick. The decor vibe that I'm kind of moving towards is I'm trying to kind of move towards farm vibe, farm, Christmas outdoors, woodsy. So like Hobby Lobby has all of these really good pinecone filler stuff, which this year we just decorated Christmas with what I had in the box. I think I got like 1 or 2 things, but that was it. Over the years, I think I'd like to find more of those pine cones and just kind of fill it in with those. And then I do like the peppermint look. And so I think the peppermint and then the farmsy woodsy vibe. I love a good I don't know in my November reset if you saw my what was it? It was a truck with sunflower seeds, like one of those rustic like decor trucks that you'll see. I love one of those. I saw a Christmas one and I thought about buying it, but we're just trying not to. Oh, that's my kitty Shrimp. Does pretty good with my tree. She just sleeps under it. And then that my orange kitty that you saw, Sushi, she bad. She gets in my tree. Like all up in my tree. And then I almost thought she was gonna jump into my tree from the top of that bookshelf when I had the train going. Um, yeah. I think that we didn't bolt it down this year just because we're in an apartment, but once we start moving to a house, we're probably going to start bolting that down. And then also, as my daughter gets older, and starts like grabbing onto things, I'm hoping that we can wait until we move out of this apartment before we really have to start bolting things down. But if she starts trying to stand up on things earlier, we're gonna start bolting them down sooner because I have heard all of the horror stories of things falling on kids, like those bookshelves and stuff, and so we are definitely going to bolt all of those down. I'm really hoping that that can wait because we're moving out of this apartment in like 5 months, and then moving in with my parents to then buy a house. So I'm really hoping that we can wait until we move in with my parents before we have to bolt most things down. So about this time, I decided that I wanted a third book Christmas tree because I was like, well, the Christmas tree kind of blocks my book trees. So I wanted to put one there, and so I'm maneuvering some stuff around. I am making this book tree out of the Colleen Hoover books that I have, which I really like Colleen Hoover. I She's up there in authors that I will pick, but I will say I generally pick more of the fantasy romance books, and she does not write fantasy. I don't even really know if I could call what she writes. It is romance, but it's like a dark romance. But it's not dark academia. It's romance with a dark twist, I guess. They're pretty heavy books. I have to be in a specific mood to want to pick up one of her books, and it has been a while since I have wanted to. However, I do still really want to read a lot of her books. I just haven't wanted to right now. Actually, I'm reading Sarah J. Maas again. And then I think after that, I don't know where I'm going. um, I'm trying to work through my physical TBR section. Um, oh, this is my first book tree that I made. This is the one that I put on my Bookstagram account, but I'm making them all out of my Morganville Vampire books, which if you guys have, please can we take a moment? If you guys have not read Morganville Vampires, you need to. This is like Twilight's cousin, maybe. It reminds me more of Vampire Night, the anime more than anything. I really like it. I have met very few people who have actually read this series though, and everyone that I have talked to really liked it, but it's not as popular as Twilight. There's 16 books in it though, and it was really great. Okay. Thank you for coming to a little 5-minute booktube channel. If you want more of this content, check out my actual booktube channel. I'll put the link down below if you guys like to read. Also, if you guys like to read, comment down below what you guys are reading and any suggestions. As I said, I like Romantasy the best, Fourth Wing, Akatar, those vibes. I get all into them. If you guys want to show my kitten Shadow some lovings, go ahead and give a like down below. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, you guys. I really enjoy having everyone here, and it's been so much fun. I'm just going ahead. I'm making my bed. I think I've already done this. I just put the decorating on first. So I did this before, like when I first woke up. Sushi, she's in the background. She climbs up there and scratches it. I swear. This bed is from before me and my husband were married and moved in together, and I have told him that I am never getting a cloth headboard with cats ever again because they do is run around it at night and they zoomy on it and it's lovely and it's great, but it wakes us up. So I am trying to do better about making my bed every day. I was actually doing so well. I had about a week or 2 weeks where I made the bed every day. I did a load of dishes, I did a load of laundry, and I stayed on top of really pretty much everything that gets stacked up. And then I just got I don't know if you guys ever get hyper focused on like a project or a hobby that you're doing and you literally just can't do anything other than that. What your necessities are and then whatever free time you have left is just spent on that project. And that was me and my writing for probably the last 2 weeks or so. Um, yeah, I got to like the peak point of my book and my story, and it just got to the point that I was like, I had to finish my manuscript. It was getting done. I had to get draft 6 done, and I really wanted to give it to my friends for Christmas. And so I got very far off of it. I'm trying very hard to get back into it now. Well, I'm starting out, I'm doing this reset and cleaning and gonna get back into it and just cleaning after everyone is sick, wiping everything down, trying to get all of the sickness that was in our house for the last week or so of Christmas so that I can get back on track with that now that I did finish it and got it done. And I'm going to now try to start editing, however, at an actual balanced pace of keeping everything tidy and keeping all of the other things that I need to do on my brain as well instead of just hyper focusing on my writing only. Um, my writing desk is very, very disorganized at the current moment. I got it so clean, especially during this reset, and it just went out the window as soon as I got the writing. I would just literally dump everything that was on my desk on this floor of next to my desk and put my laptop up and just start writing again. So it needs some extra lovings, and I think that's gonna be in my next January reset, hopefully. So stick around for that. Also, the setting up of my new nightstand will be in my January reset. And a couple of other things. I have a toy hammock that I'm setting up for my daughter for all of her stuffed animals that I spent for like 6 or 7 months trying to figure out what to do with all of them. And then I forgot about the stuffed animal hammock. Me and my sister had one when we were kids, and we loved that thing. And I can't believe I didn't even think about it. Watching these, I don't know if anybody else doesn't have that steamer. We have loved it. We don't use it as a washer, so we wash all of the bottles before we put them in the steamer, but we do use it to like not sterilize, sanitize our bottles, and we absolutely love it. I've spent the last week at my mother's house, and I realized how much I just love that thing because I didn't have it while I was over there, and it was starting to really stress me out because I don't think we sanitized anything. We washed everything really well, but just that extra little power wash really, really just makes me feel so much better. So I have been washing everything today, and everything has been steamed, and slowly throwing in all of her binkies that we had over there, getting all of those clean, all of her teething toys, because it just needs all of the lovings. That is a wipe warmer. We actually really and more enjoyed it for when she was a newborn. I think now she would be fine with it, but when she was a newborn, she really did not like the cold wipes, and it was already stressful for her for just a diaper change. So I am finishing up today of just getting my load of laundry done, and we're gonna just put those away, put all of this up. I put the Christmas tree, I leaned it against the door. There's not really a better place to put it, but this is kind of the thing that's going to wrap us up for today. So I do really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe if you guys did. And I cannot wait for you guys to join me on the next January reset. I'm hoping to be starting weekly videos in January, but I've been doing just the monthly. So see you guys next time. Bye.